just on it. Not no fool man when I know who got little cousin don't slide but won't. I gave that when this can't seem to shake them clips of horror. Folks told me pull up to AZ, he got the for us. Stop viding on your war stories. Be bored. Hey, another op. We need some more. We up the most, you know that been a score. 2-1. Yeah. Brother, tell me what we on. I'm on the same. I plan for cuz ain't nice, but I hate them. I feel the safest when the club let me bring in. Why you wanna see it smile again? Ain't they facing? People don't know that they contribute to the dairy payment. Say she don't around with yeah. Think you gon' me for free? What you with? Want all the smoke like a hold on, brother, chase him. Say my name, I pop up like the boogeyman. Game over, dropping bangers with no hooks. And free my brother Leak. I hate I'm putting money again. If you ain't never calm down. I don't, so I approached her with my palm out. Was on that on the LT in the county reading songs. Yeah, risk taker, beat they block with 50 on it. Yeah, Echo, turn this beat off if I ain't tripping on it.
Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan here at the table with me, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And over on the sidelines tonight, Allie LaForce. And let's now take a look at some of the numbers for De'Aaron Fox.
And he's gone dry over the past 10 games, guys. His scoring is way down, and he can't seem to fight his way out of the slump. He better get it going tonight, or they'll start losing patience with him.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the small forward. Wembanyama with it. Defended by Holmgren. With the step back. The shot by Wembanyama, no good. You can be sure, GA, that as the Spurs build this team, there will be no shortcuts.
Well, they're surely eyeing that group 8 hours north in OKC. Another young core that's not going anywhere. If the Spurs want to contend, the standard's been set.
On offense, here are the Thunder. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Mitch Johnson. The conversation quickly turned to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, who coach called a problem. He's fast, he's strong, he's smart with the ball, coach said. So our defense is going to be working overtime to keep up with him, but we will keep up with him. Coach thinks his guys are up for the challenge tonight. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. And Dort gets it to go.
Big make for Dort. That is his bread and butter. Nails the 3 from the corner.
Here's Hitchell. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, really strong offensive thrust there, but then how about the defense able to negate that attack?
San Antonio shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
Yeah, looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
And he can't hit the second. And Greg, the Thunder, NBA champions at last, and still incredibly young.
And this was no fluke. They defended, they shared it, trusted in the system and one another. The league's been put on notice. This team is just getting started.
Holmgren with the steal. And now in transition, here's Williams. Whoa, look out! Goodness. Look out!
Wow, okay, I see you. And how about the showmanship of Jalen Williams?
And that's a great look at that slam from our AT&T Connected Cam. Spurs have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Vassell outside. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
Holmgren outside. The 3. San Antonio with the rebound. The last encounter was in Oklahoma City where they were able to handle the Thunder.
And the last time they faced this club, rebounding was their big advantage.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it. Following the missed shot by De'Aaron Fox. Good.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And it's Vassell in the corner. And a miss there on the triple. And here are the Thunder now. They're on an 11-3 run. SGA's shot is good.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. San Antonio making a switch here. Barnes is checked in.
Let's go. Way to go, everyone. Let's hear it for you. Now into the lineup for your Spurs. Number 40, Harrison Barnes.
This quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Champagnie. He's guarded by Williams. Fox passes to Champagnie. It's deflected. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he drops in the layup off the glass. SGA's got his second bucket.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
And Greg, you might not be surprised to hear this, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander comes from a family of athletes.
Yeah, I mean, his mother was a sprinter in the 400 meters representing Antigua and Bermuda in the 92 Summer Games in Barcelona. Impressive.
San Antonio with the ball. After Lou Dort's three-pointer that didn't go. Wembanyama with the bucket.
Sometimes you watch Wembanyama and think this guy is a cheat code, hitting threes at well over 7 feet tall.
Spurs trail by 7. Pass to Castle. Wembanyama, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Oh, great decision there. Get it to Wembanyama and let Victor finish as the roller.
And a wide open look for SGA. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper.
And what a move, guys. I mean, he's absolutely embarrassing him out there right now.
Ooh, you can break all the ankles you want. You still got to knock down the shot, and he nails it.
And that one's good, Champagnie.
We all know that Fox can score, but there he is reminding you that he can also drop some dimes.
Here's SGA. And Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
The wide open look here for Fox. From outside, off the mark. They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
Let's see how they play the clock.
Wasted no time on that one. 10 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
This is why SGA is a focal point of this offense, because of that ability to score.
Barnes can't get it to go. The Thunder leading by 8. Here's Dort. Hits the three-point bomb. Dort's got 8 points.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
Back from outside. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Holmgren's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. Thunder lead by 11. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, we've seen the Thunder really take control here.
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, it's clearly a focus for them in this one, and no question that all the second chance looks are paying off.
Castle is in at shooting guard with Johnson at the small forward. Harrison Barnes is out there with Luke Cornett, and it's Harper in at the 1 spot. So that's who San Antonio starts the second one. Greg, not many games remain in the season, and the posturing beginning for these teams as they jostle for postseason positioning.
Yeah, this is the time to give full effort and to really communicate. When the pressure rises, teams can either gel together or fall apart.
And the Thunder making a switch here. SGA's checked in. Looking at the last game for the Oklahoma City Thunder, it was a loss to the Spurs. Shea takes the hit and still gets it to go.
An expert at getting into the lane and creating havoc. SGA.
Harper wide open. Off target from outside.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
If you give him that kind of separation, he's going to take full advantage.
Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander does it all. He said, once I made an emphasis to try to affect the game on both ends of the floor, I have found myself having success. So for me, it's just a want to. Coach Mark Daigneault said he wants to win, and if you want to win, you have to do the invisible things. Guys?
Yeah, truly a two-way talent. Okay, thank you, Allie. And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Vassell, he's checked in for Johnson. Let's check out the standings in the Western Conference and see how the playoff race is shaping up. You look at the Thunder. What a run they've had this year. In first place and charging seemingly at will toward the postseason. These guys have been outstanding. And, of course, San Antonio, right on their heels and with their sights set on gaining ground.
And, for the Thunder, they've done a great job putting themselves in the best position possible. Tons of confidence heading into the postseason for this group. Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Gilgeous-Alexander goes up and puts it down.
And this is what we're used to seeing from SGA. The guy can just take over.
And truly, RJ, some luck for the Spurs in recent drafts.
Yeah, they've jumped into the top 4 in 3 straight lotteries. And with 2 straight Rookie of the Years, they've done a good job with those picks.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. And it's Vassell picking him up. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it. De'Aaron Fox is checked in for San Antonio. Then for the Thunder, Hartenstein, he's checked in for Jalen Williams. Holmgren comes in for Aaron Wiggins. And it's Dort in for Isaiah Joe. Now, here's Fox. His last outing with 20 points. Here's Hartenstein. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. Well, some great passers have come into the league this season. Let's see which rookies are tops in assists. Stephon Castle, number 1.
He's just ahead of his years as far as vision and recognition on the offensive end. A talented playmaker. He is only going to get better.
The Spurs making a switch here. Wembanyama's checked in. To the middle. Wembanyama getting it done inside.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. And a record-setting season continues for him. Now up over 30 road wins.
And, you're talking maybe only 15 times in the history of the NBA has a team cleared 30 road wins in a single season. And in that group, a lot of teams that went on to win the championship. I think a lot of people would say this team is the favorite to go all the way.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Here's Wallace. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. And that's now 6 points for Wallace. Here's Castle. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Oh, man, what an incredible throwdown by the rookie Castle. Wow.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. The Spurs making a switch here. Harper's checked in, and Oklahoma City with a change here, too. Williams is checked in. The Thunder leading by 11. Holmgren outside. Here's the 3. Barnes grabs the miss. San Antonio's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Here's Vassell. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Williams against Fox. Williams kicks to SGA. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots the 3. A rebound by the Spurs. A tough loss coming against New York in their last game played.
Yeah, they made some spectacular plays in it right to the very end. Just couldn't get over the hump.
And that is why coaches preach about the details. The margins in this league are razor thin.
Here's Harper. Following the basket by Lou Dort. Here's Fox. That falls. Nice feed that time from Harper. Harper's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Now, here's Holmgren. Nothing on the board, and it's out of bounds, and last touch by Holmgren.
That pass wandered off target. Can't lose focus on the little bitty things.
And some changes here for the Spurs. Champagne's checked in, and Stephon Castle subbed in for Harper. Spurs trail by 11. Vassell outside. From 15 feet away, again the Spurs good for 2.
You see the improvement in Vassell's jump shot, looking more and more confident now.
He was all alone on that one. And the Thunder lead by 12.
And that's one way to extend the lead. Continue to light it up from long range. They have all the confidence in the world right now from the three-point line.
Here's Champagnie, and he goes in for the dunk.
Nice play. Look, Fox is the engine of this very strong machine.
Oklahoma City leading by 10. For 3, Holmgren. Vassell grabs the board. Here's Castle. Dort grabs the miss.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
It's good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 in the quarter.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
And so it's Oklahoma City up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've kept the tempo quick and the defense on its heels, and it's gotten them up big. Now let's check in with Allie LaForce on the sideline. What do you have for us, Allie?
I'm here with Mark Daigneault. Coach, how are you feeling about the offensive performance in that first half?
All right, Allie, thank you. And folks, we'll be back with you right after this halftime break.
Hey, everybody.
I think for Oklahoma City, they've been phenomenal. All the lofty predictions, the expectations, they've all come true. Now comes the hardest.
And looking now at that first half where everything was going wrong for the Spurs.
If you're shooting under 30% from 3, try to find another way to score, man. This is crazy, Shaq.
Yeah, being one-dimensional, they're making it too easy on the defense.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
And now look at Victor Wembanyama here. What a run he's been on over the past few weeks. And don't forget, top 5 in the league in points per game. He's a premier offensive threat, night in and night out.
He has been a human highlight reel all season long. Clearly the best shot blocker in the game right now, and he has the numbers to back it up.
More Vassell scores inside, the more it frees up his mid-range game. That is essential to his success.
That'll be a 5-second call. All right, we've got a bit of a break now, so here's a look at the league's best defenses. Second, the Thunder.
This is a team that takes pride on the defensive side of the floor. I mean, they play hard and they play together. They are a tough group to score on.
A pass to Fox. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Thanks. Well, this new three-point era started with Stephen Curry, and it's really in the last decade that we're seeing the long-distance game extend to the center position. You look at the list of recent champions, it seems it's also not a luxury, but a necessity to have a paint presence who can also stretch the floor from deep.
Yes, certainly a nightmare to contain. All right, Shams, we appreciate the report. Vassell, the pass to Fox. Three-pointer. Kept alive.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Taking a look at the Thunder. Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3 spot. The kick out to Fox. Drills it from outside. Fox has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Look at how planted Fox is. He's primed to shoot the moment he gets it.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Spurs talent evaluators first laid eyes on Victor Wembanyama. When he was 15 years old, playing on a youth team in France. At that point, the franchise was enjoying its 22nd straight winning season, but the opportunity to just maybe draft a prospect like Wemby gave them the impetus to rebuild. Guys, back over to you.
Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Drops in the layup for 2. SGA's got 22.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
And that one's good. Champagny.
Okay, so they've looked energized and focused starting this half, coming out of the break, making 4 out of their first 5.
Here's SGA. And he banks in the layup. SGA's got 8 points in the quarter.
Their execution after halftime has been excellent, making their first 4.
Vassell outside. Gilgeous-Alexander against Fox. Here's Vassell, and he dunks it down.
Strong finish by Vassell, showing off that pounce right there.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. Knocks down the 3 ball. He's got 27.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Fox from outside. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Hartenstein's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
De'Aaron Fox, RJ, isn't the only member of his family that can shoot the ball. His wife's pretty good, too.
Oh, you're right about that. His wife played Division I basketball at 2 big-time schools. She was pretty good in her day, and De'Aaron wears number 4 to honor her.
Fires the 3. De'Aaron Fox, and that's good. Fox has got 12 in the game.
I love what Fox has been able to do offensively. He's really dictating the pace of his game.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. And the Thunder, another 3.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Here comes Shea. And he uses the glass on the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 16 here in the second half. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Fox from outside. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Lets it go with a 3. Holmgren the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. It's up a 3. From the arc, Gilgeous-Alexander is pure.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Vassell outside. Back to Fox. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the 3, but he just couldn't get it to go.
Williams for 3. Holmgren kicks to Williams. Pass to Dort. Just 5 on the clock. Over Castle. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. 12 points for him.
Very good inside. Dort's got great upper body strength.
1:14 left to play in the third. And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Both teams deciding to change it up. Quick break in the action. Let's check out the fiercest shot swatters in the league. Victor Wembanyama, number 1. Second, Chet Holmgren.
Those two have both mastered the art of the shot block. And believe me, guys, it is an art. It's not all about size.
And a wide open look for Wembanyama. San Antonio again missing. Williams with the ball. He's picked up by Harper. Wiggins from outside. Good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Wiggins has got his second basket of the night. Barnes outside. Back to Harper. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
Wiggins from outside. Barnes grabs the miss. Spurs trail by 18. Here's Harper. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Wow, he got whacked on that, which shouldn't be much debate there.
The Spurs have made 2 of their previous 3 free throws in today's game. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for the Spurs. Vassell comes in for Johnson. Oklahoma City leading by 16. Here's Williams, and he drops it in from the low post. Williams has got 6.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Pass to Cornett. 1 second separating the shot clock and game. Drills the three-pointer.
If they're going to want to close the gap, they're going to need to start running more sets through him. Let your stars lead the way. Come on.
Lethal in that area. Williams has the athletic ability and finesse to score in so many ways.
Now Castle. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for the Oklahoma City Thunder, going on an absolute rampage. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime dropping ability.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Vassell pairs with Barnes to make up the forward pair. De'Aaron Fox out there with Harper. And it's Cornette in at the 5 down low. That's the San Antonio 5.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Pass to Cornette. Now here's Vassell. Back to Cornette. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
And stolen by Barnes. Harper with the ball. Williams picks him up, and he makes that one. And that's now 7 points for Dylan Harper.
It's the length of Barnes causing problems leading to that fast break.
From deep, SGA, and the Thunder another 3.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Here's Fox, and it's San Antonio with another.
He had a forgettable start to this game, but he's really starting to come alive now.
Inside. Wallace looking for an opening. Shoots over Vassell. Wallace misses.
I don't know if he got in his own head there or what, because the defense can't really take credit for that miss.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He has decided it's the right time to talk. San Antonio making a switch here. Champagne's checked in. And then for Oklahoma City, Hartenstein comes in for Jalen Williams. And it's Kenrich Williams in for Aaron Wiggins. And now Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Hi, guys. Well, Mark Daigneault was just reviewing the plan with his team. He said, keep it going, guys. Ride this wave of momentum. We're playing great right now, but we can't let up. Guys, back to you.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. SGA on the way. Guarded by Fox.
Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. They trail by 16. It's stolen by Hartenstein. Outside, SGA. The tray. And that one is off. For San Antonio, they've gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. Vassell, no good. The Thunder leading by 16. A 3-ball. That's good from Wallace on the assist by Williams. And that's now 9 points for Wallace.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
And some changes here for the Spurs. Wembanyama comes in for Luke Cornette. And Castle is subbed in for Harper. And here is Fox. Lets the 3 fly. Here's Wembanyama. A huge two-handed slam.
You have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on it.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. And one of our featured players tonight earns our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Hey, guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
And with their spot in the postseason assured, he's picking up just at the right time to be on top of his game. The Thunder leading by 17. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Now Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander. He's off from 3. And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for San Antonio. SGA pulls it down.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
San Antonio's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Lou Dort. Hartenstein, another chance here, and that's 2 points on the layup. And the Thunder lead by 19.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
Oh, and he feathers one right through. What touch!
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Williams gets the bucket. That's 10 points here for Jalen Williams.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority, very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Oklahoma City.
And the big difference here was accuracy from 3-point range.
And once they started sinking shots, it really stretched out the D and created other opportunities. And anytime they got space, they seemed to just knock down another triple.
In what's really been a fantastic year, these guys expect to win each night just as they've done here tonight. And this will end up another big win, making it 65 on the season. And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And he was getting buckets all night long, giving the defense that work.
Wembanyama. And Holmgren pulls it down. Hartenstein finds SGA. Again, what an avalanche!
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Spurs working the ball around now. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock in game, and Fox gets it to go. Holmgren, right side. Good on the shot.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game, saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Gilgeous-Alexander. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that'll do it, folks. Along with Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you so much for watching tonight's presentation. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.